from Citi Field in Flushing, Queens. Welcome to Major League Baseball on MLB Network. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the New York Mets. New York go to work on ending what's become an 8-game skid. First pitch is next. Seth Lugo gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Striding in, Brett Gardner. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Gardner.
Here comes the first pitch. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Lugo is currently the leading vote getter among starting pitchers in the league, and quite deservedly so.
Hey, hats off to this guy right now. It wouldn't have been my first guess if I was thinking about who was leading at this position. But you know what? He's played very well this year, and the fans certainly have taken notice.
Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Bruce at the track, and that one is gone. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Number 33.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fouled off.
My kids play better than you, Yankees.
The next 0-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
Batting fourth, Catcher.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Gary Sanchez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Well, even though they play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hot shot down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hard ground ball to third. Frazier is there. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first now at Citi Field. New York off to a 1. Severino, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
A 1-1 count now to the switch hitter is Asdrubal Cabrera. Foul ball. The 1-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and a great change of pace has him off balance. A swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hicks is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. And that one just missed outside. Gregorius has had a great season to this point. Most all-star votes among American League shortstops.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think all-star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. And he goes after the first pitch and hits it on the ground to Cabrera at second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Dehar now.
Go, Matt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. This is line to left. Nimmo is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. It's the Yankees 1 and the Mets 0. Next for the Mets, Jay Bruce, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. On the season, Bruce brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Another 0-2 coming. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they called him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, center fielder, Michael Conforto.
For New York, Michael Conforto will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Turned on down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. In now, Luis Severino. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Luis Severino.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
Oh, come on.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2 fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Again, a 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
And it's fouled away. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he'll finally just wear him down.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Ready now, number 25. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Popped him up. Frazier is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. Nimmo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. Here's Adrian now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner towards catch. Well done.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Standing in now, Seth Lugo. As he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone here in the home third.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Rosario.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here comes the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but right now he might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. It remains 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Pitch on the way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Greg Bird. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Let's go, New York. Come on, man.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Lays off. 2-2 now. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Stanton, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. The 1-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Didi Gregorius. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Trio fastballs in for a strike.
Come on, Matt.
The 3-1. Popped him up. Gonzalez has a play. And that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Swing and a line drive. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. The nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. It's down for extra bases, and the Mets have their first hit of the game. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know about driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Frazier, the runner at second with one away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing. As a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Luis can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets leave one. They still trail 1-0. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Luis Severino. 0-1 the count. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit in the air to left.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 25.
Ready for another chance. Number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch?
Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 1-0. Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
It'd be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch on its way.
Get to the heater.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Andujar shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 23, first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
Here's Adrian now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
And there's a swing and a miss that time by Gonzalez. 2 strikes to him now.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Barehanded pickup.
That's one of those do-or-die plays right there, D-Rod. Good job there by the third baseman to get it. Has to do that bare hand. That was a strong throw to first base, but just not in time for an infield single.
Yeah, Dan, you practiced this one in spring training, the bare hand from the third baseman. It's not easy. Again, all your momentum's going towards home plate. And you try and find a way to redirect that ball to first base. One of the best in the business, but even he couldn't stop it from being an infield single.
Fastball's too high here, 1-0.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. Called strike. Sliders in for a strike.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Gonzalez, the runner at first with 2 gone.
He's going.
And there he goes towards second. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mets strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now here's the pitch. Left side, but well fouled. Here it comes, 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now here's the pitch. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. One run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Let's go, Matt.
He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. The 1-1. It was a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1. Misses off the plate.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Bouncer to the left side. Rosario's got it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher,
Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
Shut him down now.
The 0-1 on its way. And that misses 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll
Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Smoked on the ground left side. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees, but they lead it 1-0. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. And there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. A 1-1 count now to the switch hitter Asdrubal Cabrera. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly on the first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Third baseman, number 20.
Digging in and looking for more, Todd Frazier. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Paul Sewald is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51, Paul Sewald.
Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Didi Gregorius.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
First delivery to him on the way. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Here's the 0-1. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead. Digging in once again, Miguel Andujar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. High, but it's taken for a strike. Grounded back up the middle. And a diving try there by Cabrera. A for effort, but it's a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Into the box, Luis Severino. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0 game so far. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Into the box now, number 25. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, number 25 is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
This is the classic case of the modern-day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
Taken there by the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
The 0-1 pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Count remains at 0-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 6th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Still only 1 out in the inning. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. First.
Ready for another shot, Greg Bird. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes.
I think we got it today.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 6 and the Mets nothing. Next up for New York, Brandon Nimmo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center.
That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Ready for another chance? Jay Bruce. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, That's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Stepping in now, Devin Mesoraco, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. Looking at his career totals, Mesoraco has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
The 0-1 pitch.
Here we go. 0-2 is the count.
Nimmo takes his lead at third with one away. Lifted down the line in left. Gardner sprinting after it. And no one will track it down. Oh, 2, here it comes. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Sanchez gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Mesoraco is retired, 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
The 2-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there.
Come on, Michael.
3-2 pitch. A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. Into the upper deck, but foul. Skied into very shallow right. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Yankees 6 and the Mets 1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mets, number 4.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something. without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Here's Didi Gregorius. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
1-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. Runners on the move for second. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Before the 0-2, a look to first. Runner back standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over, just keeping him float. Here comes another 0-2. And a possible double play ball here for Cabrera. A bare hand for 1. Over to Gonzalez, and they get the double play they needed to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On MLB Network right after this. Here's Adrian now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
First baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
1-1. Count is 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Missed with a slider. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gardner is there. 1 down.
The pitcher, number 47, Robles.
Jose Reyes will move it. Started here with 1 gone in the inning. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The windup and the 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First offering on its way. Now a swing for strike 1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They trail 6-1. Back in Queens at Citi Field as we get set for the top of the 9th inning in this one. Jerry Clemens enters from to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, Miguel Andujar. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This one's down to 3rd. Frazier's up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The pitcher, number 40, Severino.
So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Luis Severino. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready. Here's the just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Easy batter, free swinger.
0-1. Here it comes. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
The batter,
Next for New York, number 25. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. In the dirt here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Little tapper down the first baseline, but that one rolls foul. Severino at second with 2 down. Danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lifted the other way to left center. Gardner is there. 1 out.
Third baseman number 21, Todd Frazier.
Coming to the plate now, Todd Frazier. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Runners on first with 1 down. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
The 1-2. Liner towards second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Here's Jay Bruce now, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
To 1-2 now. Frazier over at second. Nimmo on at first with 2 down. Now both runners are breaking.
Runner.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Severino gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort.